Hey guys, the New York Comic Con reveals have started today. Let's take a look at Wave 1. Hey guys, Steve here, G-Boats Pop Vinyl. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a special one. These are going to come to you all week. We're going to look at every day. So the New York Comic Con reveals have started. The first wave today was excellent. There's like 9 pops already out of wave 1 that we're already looking for. What a list. This is great. Now, keep in mind, they have not revealed who these are shared with yet. So we don't know where they're going to be. There's a couple that were leaked earlier in the week on a couple other lists. I'll talk about those as we get to them. But right now, let's start taking a look. You're going to see me looking down. Got my iPad here with the Funko app open because they went up today on the Funko app after they were announced. So let's start taking a look, and we're just going to start at the beginning. This is in no particular order. Well, sorry, it is in a particular order. It's just in the order they were revealed today on Twitter. It looks like they are done for the day. I haven't seen anything announced in about an hour or so, or actually almost 2 hours. So it looks like they're done for the day. So which means there's going to be more tomorrow because there's lots they didn't get to today. So, first up, we're going to look at Captain Marvel. This is the original Captain Marvel in the Marvel Universe. This is an excellent looking pop. This is part of the new Marvel 80th anniversary set. I love this pop. This is going to be another pickup. And of course, with that is also Miss Marvel. Again, excellent looking. I'm really liking these Marvel 80th anniversary sets. Pops. I haven't really been able to pick them up. I'm looking for them because I want to pick up that Neymar and the Human Torch as well. But yeah, so those are for everything. Plus, also sticking with the Marvel, they introduced an original Nick Fury for the Marvel 80th set. That is an excellent one. That's another one I am looking to pick up. They, of course, also put in a Dark Phoenix Pop and Tea combo, which you can get. Actually looks really sweet. I like the look of this pop. Now, it's not what I'm looking for, but you know what? It's nice. It's an orange translucent. I like it. Next up was the Stan Lee from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 from the end credit scene in the spacesuit. Oh, what a great looking pop that is. Next up, like I said, we're flying through this, folks, because there's lots to get to, and we got multiple days coming up here. Next up was the Iron Man with the Iron Infinity Gauntlet. That's a must-have in my thing. I need that one. But we'll get to the ones we are definitely getting or looking to get here at G-Boats Pop Vinyl at the end of this. And next up was from Blondie, Debbie Harry. Now, this was one of the ones that was on a leaked list earlier in the week. This looks like it's going to be an FYE exclusive, or sorry, shared. So we don't have those up here. Now, I don't want this Debbie Harry pop, so I'm okay with it being an FYE. Next up, and this is one Boats wants. Boats wants this one bad. This is Jean-Michel Basquiat. She'll yell at me later for the pronunciation. This is an artist. She loves his work. We saw some of his art in Vancouver a few years ago. She was flipping out. She wants this one bad. So this is a definite pickup once we find out where it's shared from. Next up was Edgar Allan Poe holding a book, which is another excellent. I don't know if it's at the same one they've been showing at Barnes & Noble. I know Barnes & Noble has an exclusive Edgar Allan Poe one coming. But again, we don't have Barnes & Noble up here in Canada, so I'm not real worried about it. Next up, artist Keith Haring. This is a great looking pop. We were looking at pictures and stuff of him earlier in the evening, and they nailed this one. They really did nail this one. Now, it fits along with the Jean-Michel one because they're both like New York artists and New York based, and this is New York Comic Con. Next up, they announced 3 Scott Pilgrim 5 stars. You got Scott, Knives, and Ramona. We don't collect 5-star. We have one 5-star, and that's only from the Harry Potter, the mystery train thing that was from GameStop and EB Games. That's the only 5-star we have. They're okay. I mean, if they release any Power Rangers in 5-star, this shelf is about to get even busier. So don't do it, Funko. I know, but okay. Next up, another one we were excited for was Blunt Man and Chronic. This is 2-pack. Now, I'd originally predicted that since Jay and Silent Bob reboot was coming out, that this was going to be the new Blunt Man and Chronic, played by Val Kilmer and Melissa Benoist from Supergirl in Jay and Silent Bob reboot, but it is not. It is an original Blunt Man and Chronic. Now, whether this is part of the comic book set, so the Funko Comics, or whether it's part of the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back set, we don't know yet. Again, this was another one that was leaked on that FYE list. So this is going to be an FYE exclusive, so we will be getting a hold of some of our American friends from that. Next up, another one that I am super excited for. It is Fade Ratha. It was a Sting's character from the movie Dune. It's one of my all-time favorite sci-fi movies, and he's one of my all-time favorite characters in the movie. He was great in that role, and I am super excited for this pop. I am, super excited. Next up was Slim from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is another one that I gotta have. This was such a cheeseball horror film, and I loved it when I was younger. I haven't watched it in years. I don't even know if it's on any of the streaming services. Maybe. I don't know. Next up, Marty McFly from Back to the Future, when he was in the hazmat suit with the Walkman and stuff, when he woke up his dad and he claimed that his name was Darth Vader. So I'm interested. It says Marty McFly on the app, but I would love for them to put the word Darth Vader on the front of that box. That would be fantastic. Next up, another one from 2001, A Space Odyssey, Dr. Frank Poole. This is another one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm a big Kubrick fan, so this is another must-have. They don't have nearly enough Stanley Kubrick movie pops. They have the Alex DeLarges, some of the Shining ones, and now they've got a 2001 Space Odyssey, and I want some Eyes Wide Shut pops, folks. I really do, even though we will never get the Tom Cruise, because we all know what happened with The Mummy. If you don't know what happened with The Mummy, just hit me, put a comment below, I'll fill you in, or just look up The Mummy Funko Pops, Tom Cruise, and you'll see the whole thing. It was a thing. Next up was 3 more pops from HR Puffin Stuff. It was Witchy Poo, Clang, and Cling. You see those up on your screen now. I loved watching reruns of this when I was a kid. This would be great to pick up. Unfortunately, they're usually a thing. I believe these are Toy Tokyo shared. I believe these were the first ones that were announced that actually had a share. These are Toy Tokyo ones. I missed out on H&R Puffin Stuff from San Diego Comic-Con this past summer. If I can find it in stores, I'll probably go looking for it. Next up from Hanna-Barbera was Clyde and Professor Pat Pending. I don't know where these are from. I could have looked it up before, but I didn't. I'm lazy. Not going to say that. But they're Hanna-Barbera characters I don't know, so yeah, if you like Hanna-Barbera, there you go. Next from Community was Britta. Britta didn't have a pop yet, so Britta finally has a pop. We're still missing Pierce, the Dean. Would love the school mascot, the human being, or whatever it is. Boats knows more about it. She loved Community. And I'm still upset that Chang wasn't Senor Chang. Like, Chang with a paintball gun is okay, I guess, but Senor Chang. Give me a Senor Chang. Next up was a 2-pack. It was the Green Hornet and Kato from the old Green Hornets series. That was the sister series to Batman 66. This is another nice 2-pack. I would pick this up. I didn't get the Kato that came out, I want to say San Diego Comic-Con, Toy Tokyo. I didn't get that. Next up is a Masandi from Game of Thrones. This is the first Game of Thrones pop and the only one announced. So I have a feeling this is it for Game of Thrones pops for New York Comic-Con. But Masandi is a great pop. So yeah. And then it looks like last but not least, and I will double check that before I go, was Zim Shah. It is a Doctor Who pop. Now, I'm not big on the Doctor Who anymore. I stopped watching after Chris Eccleston left. Hey, that is it for the day one review reveals from the New York Comic Con day one reveals. This is, like I said, this is a great start for these. So far, the ones we are looking for the OG Nick Fury, the OG Captain Marvel, OG Ms. Marvel, the Tony with the Iron Infinity Gauntlet, the Jean-Michel Basquiat, the Floyd Rotha, Bluntman and Chronic, Slim from Killer Clowns, Dr. Frank Poole from 2001, and a Green Hornet 2-pack. So there we have. Tell me what you thought of day one. This is great for the first day. I can't wait till what tomorrow brings. So tell us what you thought down below, down in the comments. What do you think of the day one reveals? What a great day. What a great day. I cannot say this so far, ladies and gentlemen. This is only day one of the reveals for New York Comic Con, and it's already 10 times better than all of the San Diego Comic Con releases this year. So just saying, San Diego, you gotta step up your game. New York's crushing you on day one. Day one. So again, tell us what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell when so you can see new videos like this coming up, because they're going to be fast and furious this week when we got our reels. And remember, keep it popping.